everyone, welcome back Paramedical Career Academy. Today I am going to continue with 5000 MCQ series of CHO examination. So let's begin with Unit 3, that is Leadership, Supervision and Monitoring. Question number 1 is, what is monitoring? Option A is system of practical training and consultation that foster ongoing professional development to yield sustainable high quality clinical care outcomes. Option B, degree of willingness to exert the maintenance and effort towards organizational goals. Option 3, a continuous process of identifying, measuring and developing the performance of individual or team and aligning that performance to the strategic goal of organization. Option D is a process that uses dialogues and constructive feedback to help staff to improve their performance to persist of our organization's mission while also setting goal for growth and development. So the correct answer is option A. Question number 2 is, following are the member of VHSNC except option A, elected Gram Panchayat members, option B, ASHA, option C, staff of government health related services, and option D is none of this. So the correct answer is option D. Question number 3 is, dash is increasing leadership rapidly. Option A, strategy, option B, command, option C, control, option D, getting other to follow. So the correct answer is getting other to follow. Question number 4 is, regarding leadership, which statement is false? Option A, leadership does not necessarily take place within a hierarchical structure of an organization. Option B, when people operate as leaders, their role is always clearly established and defined. Option C is, not every leader is a manager. Option D, all of the above. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 5 is, dash are the approaches to study of leadership which emphasize the personality of the leader. Option A is contingency theories, option B, group theories, option C, trait theories, option D, inspirational theories. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 6 is, the effectiveness of a leader is dependent upon meeting dash areas of need within the group work group. Option A 1, option B 3, option C 5, option D none of this. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 7 is, needs setting standards and maintaining discipline and appointing sub-leaders according to a dire approach is called as. Option A, work function, option B, task function, option C, individuals function, option D, team function. So the correct answer is option D, that is team function. Question number 8 is, the Osho State Leadership Studies reveal dash the initiating structure as two major dimensions of leadership behavior. Option A, control, option B, communication, option C is collaboration, option D, consideration. The correct answer is option D. Question number 9 is, dash use the term employee centered and production centered to describe leader behavior. Option A, Planck and McKenzie, option B, Felder, option C, McGeorger, option D is Likert. So the correct answer is option D. Question number 10 is, identify the four main styles of leadership displayed by the manager Wood identified in Tannenbaum and Sackmith's continuum of possible leadership behavior. Option A, tells, help, joins and leads. Option B, command, sells and consult and resist. Option C is tells, sells, consult and joins. Option D, command, help, joins and leads. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 11 is contingency theory of leadership based upon. Option A is that there is no single style of leadership appropriate to all situations. Option B, that there is a single style of leadership appropriate to all managers. Option C, that there is a single style of leadership appropriate to all situations. Option D, none of the above. So the correct answer is option A. Question number 12 is leaders with a low LPC score gain satisfaction from dash according to Felder's LPC scale. Option A, developing team relationship. Option B, achieving objectives. Option C is both of these, and option D is none of the above. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 13 is model of leadership based on the aspect of leader's decision in Vroom and Gatton's contingency. Option A is decision acceptance. Option B, decision quality. Option C, both of this, and option D, none of the above. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 11 is an individual's motivation is depends on option A, whether path goal relationship are cleared. Option B, expectation that increased effort to achieve an improved level of performance will be successful. Option C, their effective performance. Option D, the necessary direction, guidance, trainings and support is provided. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 15 is according to Maslow hierarchy theory, in order to motivate an employee, there is a 5 basic needs that mean to be fulfilled step by step. Choose the correct order of need from following. Option A, security, psychological, social, STEM, recognition, self-actualization. Option B, STEM, recognition, self-actualization, psychological and social security. Option C, psychological, security, social, STEM, recognition, self-actualization. And option D, psychological, social, security, self-actualization, STEM and recognition. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 16 is what does situation theory of leadership emphasize? Option A, personality trait. Option B, events. Option C is environment. And option D is political situation. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 17 is what are the key characteristics of transactional leaders? Option A, guiding, monitoring and motivating. Option B, guiding, commanding and motivating. Option C, guiding, demonstrating and motivating. Option B, guiding, monitoring and demonstrating. So the correct answer is option A. Question number 18 is what is the term of power derived from status or position in an organization? Option A is referent. Option B, expert. Option C, reward. Option D is legitimate. So the correct answer is option D. Question number 19 is leadership dash. Option A, the process of influencing a group towards the achievement of goals. Option B, a group that achieves goals. Option C, the function of influencing a group towards the achievement of goals. And option D is directing a group towards the achievement of goals. So the correct answer is option A. Question number 20 is a process of supervision explicitly recognizing the situation of both supervisor and supervisee within the large domains of professional and social disclosure and the influencer that those disclosures, the process and outcome supervision referred as. Option A is disclosure supervision. Option B, relational supervision. Option C, clinical supervision. Option D, self-supervision. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 20 is liability that result from when the harm done by a supervisee is result of supervision itself is referred as. Option A is vicarious liability. Option B, direct liability. Option C, supervisory liability. Option D, professional liability. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 22 is the incapability to perform the function of supervisory role due to lack of training, experience, unwillingness or inflexibility is referred as. Option A, supervisor impairment. Option B is vicarious incompetence. Option C, supervisor incompetence. And option D is supervisory incompetence. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 23 is which of the following situation arises when a supervisor is involving in completing role or has completing interests that could affect the supervisor ability to faithfully exercise sound professional judgment and skill. Option A is informed consent. Option B, duty to protect. Option C is conflict of interest. And option D is incompetency. So the correct answer is option C. So that's it for today guys. I hope you like this session. Thank you so much.